Okay, it probably could do with another coat, but I'm not gonna do it. Well, I don't know, I'll have to wait till it dries and then freak out a little bit. But it should be okay, it's white. I still have to do the trim. The trim does not look good at all. I have the paint and everything. I've got a special trim roller. Painting is the most expensive and the hardest part of this room. Because people don't usually show the painting process. Anyway, I have to go to the post office and pick up toys. So, see you later. Okay, here's the room update. I am painted now. I peeled the paint off the floor and I should have cut around the edge of the trim paint, and I did pull up a little bit of paint around. I might have to touch that up one day. I'm not really feeling like doing it. It looks pretty good though. I've got my off-white walls. They really looked so white when I was painting them, so I was kind of worried, but yeah, the trim has made them pop out. And as you can see, I just tried to hang my curtain. I put it out far on the wall. That's the best way to do it, and makes it the window look bigger, and you use the maximum of the window. I'm using painter's drop cloths as curtains. I washed them first and they look real good. I love that. They're like, I think 8 pound or eight something they call the weight of them. And I'm using these things. I don't really like how clips work. Maybe one day I'll have tabs sewn into them, but they are exactly the perfect length. So I guess that's good. And I guess that looks good. And my little tip to make them look a little better is to, when you clip them with like an inch of, or more, I think even, and then they stay pleated and they look a little more expensive that way. So that looks good. But I have a blind for this window, so I probably will never have those closed, or I don't know if they will get closed or not. And black, because my bed is black wrought iron, and I guess all of the furniture I have is black metal because of that bed. Everything is based on that. That lamp does not belong here. That was in the room before. That is going. Today I was looking for light switch covers and outlet covers, and I did not find the right ones. Unfortunately, I want something antique-y, and I think I've decided not to get I've considered black metal, but I think I'm gonna go with a crisp white something. So the best thing I might be able to find right now is the plastic ones until I find something like more old school antique-y. So that's where we are now. I'm gonna hang up the other curtain, and I'll probably bring in the bed, wash the floor, and we'll just see what's going on. Okay, so it's coming along. It's looking a little Scandinavian more than antique, but I'm working on this shelf right now. I guess I could probably fill every spot in with milk crates. I don't have the sheets on the bed. They're still in the wash. The bed looks good in here, and the curtains look good, pulled. So yeah, it's kind of coming together. Doesn't look as antique-y as I want it yet. I can't believe I bought more of these shelves because I have so many of them, but I need more storage. I do have to figure out sometime how and what I'm going to sell, donate, get rid of, because yeah, this can't continue on. I can't keep accumulating things. But I do love the industrial, rustic look of these shelves over a lot of other shelves. And I mean, these are probably the best bang for your buck from IKEA. Okay, so I'm going for this kind of light instead of one of those cheap flat ceiling things, because I like the ceramic, first of all, and it's really inexpensive, and I can put an outlet plug into there, and then I can run a cable from there if I want to. And I mean, porcelain's pretty nice, and it does fit my old-fashioned aesthetic. So that's what I go with. And you can't really see the Edison-style light bulb, but it's there. But yeah, I will probably run a cord and some kind of pendant or chandelier that way, eventually. But probably not anytime soon. Here's the shelf. I don't know if I showed you. I am drying some clothes right now. I mean, this isn't as zen and minimal as I'd want it to be, but it does look pretty good, and that is all of my books and DVDs. And just throwing them on there without really organizing them yet, it still looks real good. So I think I'm going to be very happy with that situation. So I'm going to give you, I guess, a full tour will be very, very soon. So kind of exciting. So are you ready to see the finished product? There looks like there's so much stuff in there. I was really trying to go for minimal. But here we go. This is, do you remember the wallpaper? Do you remember everything else? Oh, it looks so stark. That's awesome. Because I do like minimalism. That light might be a little bright. Let's turn this down here. You can see. Oh, we got the little lamp there. I made that years ago. We'll need the light. The bed kind of was the inspiration for everything, the black metal. Such a change from the toy room, don't you think? But over here, I still have a disaster. Kind of like it's every single one of these boxes is a project. Every shelf is kind of a project of stuff that I have to go through. But I just threw the stuff on there and it looks pretty nice. And it's kind of like, that's kind of like the artwork, the feature wall. And everything else is pretty bare. I would probably... My intention was maybe to put a TV on there. I actually had the TV on here for quite a while. It's been 2 months, probably around 2 months, since I moved in here without doing anything else to it, and I didn't show you the finished results. So I thought, what am I waiting for? Like what I was waiting for was, for instance, I did not paint this door, which I was going to take it off its hinges, get new black hinges to match everything. I did not put the shelves up in there. I've been living out of these boxes where I keep my clothes, which I usually always do. Like I keep the clothes that I wear the most on top, like by season. So I didn't get a dresser. I was planning on like hanging all my clothes in there, putting the shelves up. It hasn't been happening. My exercise equipment matches the theme. So, like, I mean, it's really light and airy, but I think kind of masculine at the same time. This is the only new piece of furniture I bought. Oh no, I bought some more of these shelves. I have so many of these just because they're natural, they look good. They're from IKEA. But they're like all of the elements, they're a little industrial, kind of antique-y. Now this is a 1950s home. I want to live in a 1900s home, and I mean, the stuff that I'm interested in, kind of, like, that's probably the only thing that decorates. I need these chairs, like, to make my bed, so that is why those come in handy. They were going to be my nightside table, but I did have this thing already in the closet. Again, I haven't put in the 2 shelves yet. I want to take them outside. I have to prime them and paint them so that they're the new fresh white color. These are just my drying racks that I dry my clothes on. And, oh yeah, and the bed cover, because it's summertime, is just a painter's drop cloth. The curtains are painter's drop cloth. I love natural cotton, airy, industrial, strong, masculine. Oh, and these got these pillars up here. That's a decorative element. Those are from Degrassi Street in Toronto. Oh, and the best part about this room is the view. See, you're laying here in bed, and you look out at the beautiful a beautiful tree, and I don't even know my horticulture. And I mean, that's all I have to say. Hopefully there's a good before and after picture in this. It's kind of shakery, quakery. But, I mean, I've been very happy here. When I look into the computer and I look at the wall, it's like I could do with some artwork on the wall. but when I look in real life, the walls are a nice warm white, and it doesn't look like it needs it, but it does look pretty stark on the camera. But that's pretty cool because I am a minimalist. You just wouldn't know that from any place I've ever lived in because I have so much stuff and don't have enough room for it. But I'm really happy that I have expanded, and I've been really happy in this room. Let's hope that I can get around to all of the other projects that I have, and I have more rooms coming up if that's something that works on this channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my first room makeover tour. Love you guys!